Hello and welcome. It is the 22nd day of May 2017. My name is Derek and welcome. I'm going to do a instructional tutorial video regarding order book strategy. And this week I'm doing a little bit of a silver giveaway. As I stated today that I was going to give some Verge XVG away, and whoever can come closest to the amount that I was going to give, which was 1,618.033, with the closest being Scatter at 1297. You already sent your address. The funds should already be in your account. And so congratulations. I will be doing another small one on Tuesday, so you can look for that in the probably in the morning session. I'll be doing another smaller cryptocurrency coin. Now, as far as Veritas, yes, I have heard of it. It is something to be going long. It is in the WebBot report. JSNP4 talked about that today. Something that should have some decent amount of gains, but you are unable to buy it at any exchange right now. So it's something I'm keeping my eye on. I think it's in a few days you'd be able to, so I want to wait a little bit after it does, wait for the price to settle out, and then try to figure out any buy signals and any strategies later on. All right, so now let's talk about an order book strategy. I'm using an example that I quickly made up with the bid offers in the left column, the ask offers in the center column, and the last trades of this example in the right, with the buy 1016 being the most recent. Let's assume this is a market that if it's in a bullish trend, say you got an inverted head and shoulders pattern or a cup and handle or an ascending triangle or some sort of bullish formation where if it breaks 1,000, man, baby, this is ready to go. You're talking 12, 15 or to the moon, or it's ready to go off, we'll say. So therefore, you want to get in. What's your strategy? Well, let's look at how the orders went. Buy at 1,007 will work up. So a couple sell orders came in, and then look at all these buy orders. People bought it all the way up from 1,007 up to 1,015. And then a little bit of sell orders came in, and then the buy orders have came back again. So what has happened is these early spreads in here are newly added, as would some again at 1016. We have a couple blocks, as they call, at 1,000, 131 for the amount of tokens available in this situation. And in here, 255 is the amount of that they're asking for on this one. 2 blocks. Oftentimes they are put at psychological numbers because people are just quickly putting their action in. Okay, yeah, I want to get a bunch. Yeah, let's bid in 125 at 1,000, boom. And then the other 6.96 were just other people. And then the same thing at 2025, maybe, or 1025 rather. Someone puts a big sell order in for 255. Or 250, excuse me. And then someone else will put the 5.31 in, or the combination of, say, 4 or 5 people maybe. And then what that also attracts is people behind them. So if a block comes in, one of the theories is, okay, if I put a sell order in at 1024, even 1023, if this thing goes up to 1025, I'll sell near the high, because what happens if only 60, 100, or 150, or 253 only are taken, and then this thing is over and it goes back lower, I'll sell close to the high. I can get buy back cheaper, any type of thought like that. Normal thinking. Same thing on the buy order. Oh, if this thing goes down to 1,000, I don't want to put a buy order there because I'm last in line. I'll just go 1,001, maybe 1,002, and maybe even 1,003 now, because there's some bigger numbers here. That's why they could get a little bigger, away, 1 token and 2 tokens away. So let's talk about a few strategies. Let's assume now you want to try to buy. If you try to put bids in, say at 1,008, 1,009, good luck. Sometimes you'll get them, not usually. Because the buyers are in control of this market, you're going to have a couple situations that are going to stop you from buying by placing orders in. The first one is a lack of sellers coming in. And the second one is more buyers overbidding you. You put 1,009 in for, say, 3. and then someone puts in 10 in or 0.7 in or 1.1 in, 1 basis point above you. Maybe a minute later, the highest bid now is at 10.13, 10.14. That's going to happen. So it's going to make it hard. So sometimes when you're in a bull market, you have no choice but to just take these numbers. But you realize that if this thing can clearly break 1,000, that if this wall breaks at 255, if it breaks, it's going to go. So one thing as a trader you can do is watch it. If you see buyers are not stopping and this number is being reduced, so all the orders up to 1025 get taken out. So now that's the lowest ask, and now it's getting chipped away. So 255 is down to 240, down to 220. Let's assume you wanted to buy, say, 40 tokens or 50 of them. Well, what you could do is if, say, this number gets down to about 40, then why not just grab up all the remaining 40 and then all of these? And you have just completed the wall. The buyers are really in control because now it's 1032 to buy. These bid offers are going to be going up higher. And you were able to get confirmation that the buyers didn't care about that wall. They kept going and going and going. And because you knew the pattern was already bullish, you were able to get in for a good gain, a good price for having a confirmed momentum journey trip to the upside, because obviously in a situation like this, you'd be expecting even short-term good gains. Let's assume now you're a big buyer. You're looking to lock up a huge position. This is the interesting thing about walls. It attracts the big people. So if you're looking to, say, get in a large amount, then you could just buy this whole thing up. So you could be waiting for the last 30. Next thing you know, okay, here we are. We're at 250, 240, 230. Boom, gone. Someone just took it all at once. And that can happen. And if you're going to take it all at once, again, do the same thing. Take these babies out. And you could even go as far as maybe even taking all of these out. And once you do that, you could safely assume there's probably a good sell order in at 1050. So if there is, you can start placing sell orders in yourself and just get a quick gain. You could just see the play like this. Hey, wait a second. I could buy this up and I could instantly start profit taking. Now, of course, there's always risk that more buyers will not come back into the market furthermore, and you're only going to get a limited amount of what you bought sold at a winning position. But if you obviously want to get in something good because you feel it's bullish, that would be some strategies in which you'd be looking to execute towards a book of this type of nature. So thank you for tuning in. And again, Tuesday there will be another second small token giveaway. Take care.